Another year, another car crash of a selection show. And honestly, I wouldn't have it any other way. But before we begin, if you're new here, please subscribe and make videos about all things Eurovision that you'll love. So yes, indeed, on January 26th, 2024, Ireland's Late Late Show Eurosong special aired. And it was quite the ride, wasn't it?
Hello, welcome one and all to the Late Late Show Eurosong special.
This year we had a new look, a new host, and dare I say, a renewed energy to proceedings. Sure, we had all the hallmarks we've come to know and loathe.
They want our studio audience to sample some of their tasty treats. So they have given us a lovely hamper stuffed to the brim.
But spa food hamper aside, it really did seem like the folks at RTE were at least trying to improve on their recent offerings. Patrick himself seemed genuinely involved.
Are we ready, folks, to raise the roof for our first Eurosong performer of the evening?
The new set had a little more polish than we're used to. The artist VTs looked genuinely gorgeous. And the quality of songs on offer weren't all that bad. Of course, it wasn't without its flaws, though. The biggest being the studio environment itself. Everything felt just a little bit too constrained by the limitations. That and the celebrity panel.
Who should we start with but only a Eurovision legend, Sonia. Good evening, Sonia.
I just do not understand why we need a panel of so-called experts sharing their opinions on the songs when ultimately they have no say in who wins. And in the case of Ireland, 9 times out of 10, they're too scared to really critique the acts. It's just pure filler. And when they come out with some of the unhinged crap they seem to during this show, it just doesn't paint a very positive image.
Are we ready for another Westlife or a One Direction?
Do we think?
Oh, that's just so cute. There'll be many girls' broken hearts there going on.
Enough of the show. What about the results? There were 6 acts to choose from, and in 6th place, it was Isabella Kearney.
Did you call, or did I just dream? Are you tired of the highs and lows? Take you home.
This was the first performed on the night, and actually, it was pretty decent. I really dug that dancey beat, and you can tell she was having an absolute blast up on that stage. It's sort of the sound that I genuinely would listen to outside of the contest. And whilst I don't think it really should have come last, I do think it wasn't 100% there. And maybe it was just the nerves of being the first one out the gate, or maybe it was those production limitations. But there were times where I just felt like she was holding back a little, where I really wanted her to belt something out.
I see you in the distance, are you finding higher ground? Say that you're still missing, but I feel you all around.
Next, in 5th, it was J Yellow L.
Either get a plate fixed or be the one to fix place. Running on the streets, well, expect to get your skin scathed. Working through the weekends, that's Saturday and Sunday. Hoping we can see M's and accolades someday.
I'll be the first to admit that rap just isn't my genre, so I'm really not the target audience here. But I do feel like I can appreciate a good performance when I see one. And unfortunately, this one, it just didn't go anywhere. It just didn't make an impact. For what it's worth, though, it is great to see RTE continuing to support a wide variety of music. So I am really glad that this was included in our lineup, even if it's not my particular cup of tea.
Hey, if you can see me now,
If you can see me now,
you never wear my crown.
Now to 4th, Erica Cody. She was the favourite going in, and honestly, I can see why.
I was lost, I was breaking, what's all in my head, but I know what I'm feeling is right. I'm awake and I'm taking it into my head.
This performance was the most polished of the night. Her vocal was brilliant, the choreo was on point. She had a great stage presence and she even had a Chanel-inspired bodysuit to boot. It ticked all the boxes of a Eurovision-ready performance. As great as it was, though, I couldn't help but feel it was lacking that extra something. The big moment was that key change at the end. But even that didn't feel like quite enough.
No, 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 no.
Next at third, and it was next in line. And somehow this won the international jury and came second with the public.
Pinch my skin, 'cause tonight I must be dreaming. It's the way you walk, the way you dress.
They said in an interview that they'd only been together a couple years, and honestly, you could tell. I'm sure they're all super talented in their own right, but I just didn't buy them as a five-piece. There was no chemistry between them up on that stage. And the song itself was just kinda dated. It was a nice, inoffensive love song, but it just didn't have anything that made it special. Which after Wild Youth last year, I really hope we've shown is not the kind of sound Ireland should be sending anymore.
'Cause I'll never find a love. I can wash your lipstick off my face, but your kisses, well, they last for days.
Now to second, our runner-up, Elsha. This and our winner were the two songs I ended up voting for on the night, so I'm so glad to see this one come second.
Tell me the truth, have I lost it all? There's a couple of things that I wanted to say, but I've lost my vocabulary.
It's got that late noughties, early 2010s pop-punk vibe that was the soundtrack to my childhood. And she oozes charisma and stage presence too. That awesome attitude and sass really sold the performance for me. And the inclusion of Gaelic was a genius move as well. I think Go Tubban really proved that it can work at the adult contest. So I really hope this is a bit of a catalyst for some more Gaelic language entries in the future. But who was the winner? I hear you cry. Our winner, by some miracle, was Bambi Fugg.
Our public have decided to award our 12 points to Song 2, Doomsday Blue.
And I just adore this through and through. For the first time in years, I am properly stoked for Ireland at Eurovision. It's moody and dark and a weird mashup of genres. It's a real punch in the face performance and I just cannot help but love it.
That all the pretties in your bed is take your hands and make you sad, and all the things you wish you had, you lose. I know you're living alone.
And Bambi is a true artist through and through. There was a real vision shining through their stage show. The witchy vibes, the gothy look, those creepy backing dancers. Everything about this said they were really giving it their all and really trying to make a moment.
Who do all the things that you do? I'm down, down in my doomsday blue. Guess you'd rather have a star than the moon.
And it's a risk too. With Doomsday Blue, Ireland has finally picked something unique and different. And sure, the so-called Ouija pop sound won't be for everyone, but surely it's better to pick something big and bold and quite literally screaming from the rooftops than another wannabe top 40 hit. What about you, humble viewer? Are you happy with Ireland's pick for Eurovision 2024? Do you think Bambi Fugg can break their non-qualification streak? Let me know down below in the comments. And please leave a like and subscribe for more. Next time I'll be reacting to Norway's national final, Melodi Grand Prix, and let me tell you, that was quite the evening's entertainment. So make sure you stick around for that one, and keep watching. Click the links on screen now.